everyone, and welcome back to my channel. All right, so today's video reading is what's the current gossip about you? What are people currently saying about you? So you're going to have three options to choose from. But before I get into which option is which, as always, I like to thank all of you who are subbed to this channel thus far. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're brand new, please hit the sub button as well as the bell notification. I do drop videos weekly. I am trying to get to 6,000 subs. I am dangerously close. We're going to make it. So hit that sub button, and I thank you all who have thus far. What else? What else? What else? Also, I got membership, y'all. You can join YouTube or my website, or you can join via Patreon. So check that pin comment below as well as the description box below for that. Also, follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Threads at Wandering Sparrow Tarot, and follow my other YouTube channel, Wandering Sparrow. I have new uploads over there, so go ahead and check that out. And thank you to those of y'all who are already subbed. Now, three options to choose from. Your options are here now. Remember, take what resonates, leave behind what does not resonate at all for you. All in all, vibe out. And yeah, you all, let's get into our very first option. Option number one. You have the Ace of Pentacles that came out in the upright. So option number one, what is the current gossip about you? People could be gossiping about you possibly having a new job or some type of, for some of you all, this could be a new home. That's what I'm getting with that one. Some type of new possession. For some of you all, this is a new car. But it's something, it's like a come up you've come into. That's what I get with that one. What are people saying about you currently? Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. What's the current gossip about option number one? And what are people saying about them currently? Give me two cards. What's the current gossip about option number one? And what are people saying about them currently? We have the Moon card in the in the upright. What's the current gossip about option number one? What are people saying about them currently? We have the Three of Swords in the upright. This may be a new relationship for some of you all. What's the current gossip on option number one? What are people saying about them? Give me two cards. What's the current gossip on option number one? Give me two more cards. What are people saying about them? It's a lot of cards. What's the current gossip on option number one? What are people currently saying about them? Give me two cards, Spirit, not five. What's the current gossip, Spirit? All right. Page of Swords reversed, Three of Cups reversed. I see. For some of you all, you may have moved on from a connection recently. That's what I'm getting with that one. So this is definitely some type of new relationship that you're in. Now, for some of you all, people are saying that you went a bit ghost with this. I don't know if you all can see. There we go. With this Moon card in the reverse, you've been a bit distant, you've been a bit mysterious, you've been a bit hidden in your energy. That's what I'm getting with that one. Now, other people are gossiping about you possibly being in a third party situation, or for some of you all, maybe rebounding to a new relationship or getting into something new or looking to leave something that now has a third party involved. Definitely big on the ghosted energy, because with the Page of Swords in reverse, you haven't been posting on social media like that. They haven't been seeing you, option number one. So people are kind of wondering, like, okay, are you in a new relationship? What's going on? Is there something new? Some people are gossiping. Maybe you've come into some money. Maybe your taxes hit for some of y'all and you are going ghost. But we have the Three of Cups in the reverse. I feel like the people who are talking about you is definitely friends, because you're not hanging out with them anymore. That's what that is. You're not hanging out with them anymore. But some of you all, I'm getting a pregnancy message. You might find yourself pregnant soon. Something about definitely this year, the year that you're watching this. We're only 3 months in if you're watching this in 2024. But something about within 6 months, or you could be 6 months pregnant currently. Give me more, universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. What's the current gossip? What are people saying about option number one? Give me two cards. What's the current gossip? And what are people saying about option number one? Give me two cards. We have the King of Swords in the upright. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords. You've been missing in action, and there's restrictions here. There's restrictions with communication. You've either been very short with people. Some people may think you're acting a little bit funny right now. Option number one, like you're avoiding them. Some people do feel like that. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. There's definitely an energy of missing you, because people feel like either you're avoiding them, or there's something that you're being passive aggressive. There's things you're not saying. And then we have where's the King of Swords? Yeah, King of Swords. The King and the Knight came out. The King of Swords came out because, yeah, your energy feels a bit hard to get to. You're either being shorter in communication with people, or you're being, you're stopping things abruptly and people are like, yo, what's going on? What's up with that? Option number two. But yeah, I feel like you might just be protecting your energy at this point in time. I do feel like for some of you all, I feel like there's maybe a difficult thing, emotionally, you might be going through a difficult season, or a challenging season, I should say. And more so, you're just taking your space to yourself. You're trying to just kind of recuperate. Any type of, lost time that you feel like you've wasted elsewhere. I do feel like you're on the heels of something that kind of took you down emotionally, or you're off the heels of something that took you down emotionally. So you're kind of recovering your energy, option number one. And I feel like the people that you're currently ghosting, LOL, don't understand that. So this might be something where it's like you want to have a conversation, because they are missing you and they are wondering like what's going on. And this does in particular feel like your friends. So your friends are wondering like, yo, what's up with you? Where you been at? Why haven't you called me? But that's what I got for you, option number one. So you all please let me know how you feel about this in the comment section below. Where is this box at? Give this video a like, comment, share, subscribe. Book that private reading, coaching, Sunday read, walk and read, or priority reading. Check the pin comment below as well as the description box below. And let's get into our second option. Option number two. All right, option number two, you got the Nine of Cups in the upright. This is about self-satisfaction, wish fulfillment. I'm getting an energy of attractiveness. So maybe you might find yourself being more attractive these days. Option number two. Now also there's an energy of selfishness here. Selfishness and selflessness, because you could be sharing, your abundance at this point in time with your Nine of Cups, or you could be hoarding your abundance, or your energy or something. That's what I'm getting with that one. So let's see. What's the current gossip? What's the current gossip on option number two? What are people saying about them currently? Give me two cards. What's the current gossip? Let me see what comes out. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, people are, now this is good gossip. People are talking about how much better you are coming off. Once again, your energy is a lot more attractive these days. You're either looking better, feeling better, doing better. If you're feeling better and things are going better, then you're naturally looking better. Like that's just what that is. If you're feeling better, doing better, then you are looking better. And people are like, they definitely notice this maturity or control in you. And it's like, whoa, who is this? I see you. That's what I'm getting with that one. Now I am getting with every congratulations. You do got some people that might be hating on the low. So, be careful of that. What's the current gossip on option number two? What are people currently saying about them? Give me two cards. Gossip option number two. What are people currently saying about them? We have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. A lot of MIA energy here. And we have the Four of Cups in the reverse. Now, I do feel like you've stepped, so you're not being reclusive. You have stepped back from people, option number two, and it feels like it's more so in the name of boundaries. Like maybe you've implemented more boundaries, and this is what people are saying. Like I noticed that, so and so, they're not the first to say yes anymore. They're not the first that's reachable anymore. But at the same time, you're not being standoffish with the Four of Cups, but that Four of Cups energy is an energy that talks about avoidance in the upright position. In the reverse position, I feel like this is you, saying yes, but with boundaries. So you're doing really good. Option number two, you've been doing shadow work, whether consciously or subconsciously. You've been working on yourself and people can see this. And the result of this has been, oh my gosh, give me more information. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors for channel messages. What's the current gossip? Or option. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. People have been saying or noticing that you've been a lot more independent these days. You've been looking really good. It's like you're living off the fruit of the land. This the Nine of Pentacles. This is the harvest. With the Nine of Pentacles, that's harvest. That's enjoying the fruits of your labor. Like people are noticing that you're doing really well and they're enjoying that about you. That's what I'm getting with that one. Some people though feel like you're leaving them behind. So not everybody is, it's like they're happy about your glow up, but at the same time, there's jealousy there. It's like, yeah, but What is that going to mean? Because I feel like there's people in your life, option number 2, where they have to get themselves together. That's what that is. They have to get themselves together. It's been difficult for them, and they've had a head start, and now they're watching you, who is essentially behind them, surpass them, and they don't know how they feel about that. They don't feel great about that. So let's see. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors think about channel messages. What's the current gossip on those who chose option number 2? Give me 2 more cards. What's the current gossip? We have the 9 of Wands in the upright. That's perseverance. With that 9 of Wands, you've persevered. So you could have gone through something pretty difficult recently. Option number 2, I feel like it's dealing with abandonment. Maybe you had people like abandon you. But you've triumphant. Instead of you breaking down because of that, you've come up. We have the Hierophant in the upright, and then we have the 7 of Swords. People feel like whatever it is that you've acquired or done to yourself, you might have done it through deceitful ways. There's something that you're hiding. There's something that you're lying about. And then on the other hand, you have people, feeling like you're someone who's very loyal and very trusted. So definitely when it comes to who's gossiping about you, this feels like friends or people that you regarded as friends, associates. That's what I'm getting with that one. I'm not really getting family. This may be coworkers, but for the most part, no. For the most part, these are people that you regarded as associates or friends. Why are they gossiping about option number 2? What's going on? Give me 2 cards. Why are they gossiping about option number 2? Queen of Wands, they haven't seen you. Or perhaps maybe you're the one who they feel like has ghosted. It's like, yo, I haven't seen you. I haven't said anything. And last update I've seen is on social media. And like, to my knowledge, I didn't think we weren't cool or anything. So it's people that's kind of, a little bit hurt that, they're not talking to you, maybe because of themselves or because of you. And then they're also kind of like, well, you're doing your glow up thing, so they're kind of like watching a bit in jealousy. Option number 2. So that's what I got for you all. So you all, please let me know how you felt about that in the comment section below. Give this reading a like, comment, share, subscribe. Book that private reading, coaching center, every walk and read, and priority reading. Check that pin comment below, as well as the description box below. And let's move on to our very last option number 3. All right, so option number 3, you had 2 cards that came out for you. You had the 5 of Cups in the upright, and you have the 4 of Swords in the reverse. There's a pessimistic energy that people are seeing on you at this point in time. They feel like you might be a little bit down, but you're not out. You may be down, but you're not out, because that 4 of Swords is usually a procrastinated energy. The 4 of Swords in the reverse is telling me you're trying to figure out whatever the solution is. You could be a bit depressed right now, a bit sad. And this is what people are talking about, but you're figuring it out. You're getting help, or you're doing something about it with the 4 of Swords. You may not know what it is that you're doing yet, but you're doing something about it. So let's see. Give me more. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors think about channel messages. What's the current gossip on those who chose option number 3? What are people saying about them? Give me 2 cards. What's the current gossip on those who chose option number 3? What are people saying about them? Give me 2 cards. What's the current gossip on option number 3? What are people saying about them? 9 of Swords in the upright. Yeah, depression. People feel like you're a bit stressed right now. They feel like your energy has been very heavy. 2 of Pentacles, but you're looking for balance, or you're putting on the appearance of being okay. You're trying to keep it together. Ace of Swords. You could have recently gone into some type of counseling, or you're talking to someone. Like, people are definitely saying they can see that you have been affected by something. Like, you're not at your best, but you are doing something about it. They do feel like this is a season. That's what I'm getting with that. For some of you all, you might be experiencing loss currently. You might have lost somebody, like a parent or a sibling or a cousin. That's what I'm getting with them, or even a friend. And loss due to, someone passing away. That's what I'm getting with that one. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors think about channel messages. What's the current gossip about option number 3? What are people saying? Give me 2 cards. What's the current gossip about option number 3? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, people are definitely gossiping about the fact that either you're somebody that's very nurturing, and usually are taking care of other people, and maybe you're still doing that in the midst of, going through things, or that you are currently in need of nurturing and care. Temperance card in the reverse. There's some talk about somebody here potentially relapsing. If you had any addictions or substance abuse issues, people may be afraid that you might relapse, so they're like kind of on the lookout for you. What's the current gossip for those who chose option number 3? Give me 2 cards. What's the current gossip on option number 3? Ace of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you haven't been as active. Emperor card. You've really been guarded when it comes to your energy. Tower card. People are gossiping about the fact that, you might burst at the seams very soon. So you got a lot of people that are worried about you. I don't get anybody gloating in this energy while they see you kind of down, which is a good thing. Option number 3, I see people kind of like, worried and wondering, and hoping that nothing happens to you in regards to like, mental health, emotional health stuff. Hangman in the reverse, but they're proud of you for doing something about it. Like I feel like for some of you all, you may be going to the gym a little bit more, getting active, getting out in nature, things of that nature, or talking to someone professionally or talking to a friend, just kind of, finding healthy things to do with your time. Because definitely with the temperance card in the reverse, there's something here about, if you've taken up utilizing substances, and you found yourself like, okay, I'm not going down that road, so I'm stopping. um, or alcohol or things like that. They're kind of worried about that, or they're worried about you possibly relapsing into that path if you found yourself delivered from that path. But they can see that you're putting restrictions there. They can see you're trying to protect your energy. They can see that you're trying to, essentially keep your life on track. So that's what people are saying. Like they see you struggling, but they also see you trying to, do whatever you can within your grasp to alleviate that struggle. So let's see who's gossiping about you and why. It definitely feels like family, people that are concerned about you. Who's gossiping about option number 3 and why? For some of you, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but this message is about your sister. I don't know what that means, but for some of you, I just heard this message is about your sister. Maybe you see this reading, you're like, this is about my sister. We have the 4 of Wands in the upright. It could be a committed partner. The Magician card. You got Gemini and Aries energy, or I'm sorry, Gemini and Virgo energy with the Magician. And you got the 7 of Wands, fire sign energy, basically people you've been kind of pushing off. So definitely these are people that are close to you, people that love you and you love them, but they notice that, okay, they're going through something. So they're taking a little bit of space. Like they notice that you've become distant, but they know why. So they know that you're not being salty and you're not trying to like, just, this has been the theme for all of the readings. Like people have been ghosted, ghosting, abandoning, abandoned, but yours is more of a, it's very understood. Like you're not just being, thoughtless or selfish or just inconsiderate of people's, energy, time, or whatever, or people aren't just doing that to you. This is people that are concerned from you, concerned about you, and they're going to continue to give you space because they want you to be all right when it's all said and done. Option number 3. Like they want to see you okay. And so they understand that, okay, option number 3 may be distancing themselves because they're not in the, best place right now. My option number 3, that's what I got for you all. So please let me know how you felt about this in the comment section below. Give this reading a like, comment, share, subscribe, book that private reading, coaching, Sunday read, walking read, priority reading. Check the pin comment below as well as the description box below. Join membership. Go ahead, do it. You could become a member here or on Patreon or on my website. Check that pin comment below as well as the description box below. And then what else can you do? What else? Go to my other YouTube channel, subscribe over there, subscribe over here because I'm getting to that 6,000 real soon. And yeah, y'all, I'm out of my outro. Anyway, I'm yammering now. You all have a beautiful rest of the day. Peace and blessings. Bye.